In the early hours of the morning, around 3 a.m. on a quiet street in Mexico, a man decided to capture footage of the still night. As he recorded, a bone-chilling wail pierced the silence, echoing down the empty street. The eerie sound seemed to resemble the infamous cries of La Llorona, the weeping woman from Mexican folklore whose lament is said to signal impending doom. The man, visibly shaken, continued recording as the haunting cry grew louder and more intense. At 4 a.m., a family's Ring camera captured something deeply unsettling. The footage revealed a small, baby-like creature walking on all fours near their porch. However, as it approached, the camera clearly showed that its face was not that of a baby, but rather an old, grotesque face of a woman, wrinkled and distorted. The creature's movements were unnatural, with a mix of infant-like crawling and eerie, jerky shifts, adding to its disturbing appearance. A CCTV camera captured an eerie event that unfolded in the dead of night. The footage showed the area outside a house slowly being enveloped by an unnatural darkness, as if the shadows were thickening, drowning out all light. Moments later, from within the thick gloom, a four-legged creature emerged, creeping toward the door. The creature's movements were slow and deliberate, its form difficult to fully make out due to the darkness. Its limbs appeared distorted, with elongated features, and it crawled unnervingly close to the door. A couple, fast asleep in the middle of the night, were suddenly awoken by a loud knocking on their bedroom door. Before they could fully process the situation, the door creaked open on its own.
Wake up. Wake up. Up, kid. Wake up. What the fuck? What the fuck, baby? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Something, open the door. Aren't you waking up?
The woman sat up, staring in disbelief as no one entered. Just as they tried to shake off the eerie feeling, the room seemed to come alive. Objects on their bedside tables and dresser began to fall to the ground one by one. Books, lamps, and small trinkets toppled without any visible cause. The ghost theory team ventured deep into a notorious location known as the Screaming Forest, a place steeped in terrifying folklore and unsettling rumors. Locals have long spoken of the eerie, bone-chilling screams that echo through the trees at night, said to come from wandering spirits of those who were lost or perished in the woods.
I can hear movement. I'm not sure what it is. Can you manipulate the device? Can you touch it? You can see where the blue flashing lights are. I think you've already done it twice. Oh, thank you very, very much. I'm going to keep this in one shot and just show as well. There's nothing. Can you use the device to say yes or no? Can you make it go green to say yes? Or even maybe not a monster, but something scary in this forest. What was that? Oh, I think it may be a bat. 2 bats. Oh, that might be what's setting. 3 bats, in fact.
At first, they went inside the building, but the set camera captured a figure looming in the forest. A strange scream catches their attention.
was loud. That was fucking loud.
He just assumed that he didn't. I can't get hold of him either. I'll try calling him.
Okay, that's Joe. Well, this is a stupid idea.
Guess what I've just heard?
If it's the same fucking thing as I've just heard. What?
The screeching.
Yep.
Soon they come close to the figure and finally knew they weren't alone during the strange screams.
It's like someone in a really big coat, just wandering around in the forest.
I'm not gonna stop recording. I'm not gonna stop recording now.
What the fuck do we do?
What do you think
They're
that
really far away, but like, not.
What do you
know what I mean?
Seriously, what do you think that is? Like, what are they doing?
I don't know. Looking for a dog? But they keep turning the torch on.
For fuck's sake! Seriously, what the fuck? That's taken a
It's been
proper
absolutely
beating.
fucking smashed to pieces. It's been like ran over.
There's no memory card in it.
It doesn't have a memory card.
It's built in.
Yeah.
That's absolutely...
That's
Look.
annihilated. Yeah.
How do you
And they
even
are
do
body
that?
cameras.
Through enhanced footage, they showed the figure in a distance, and creepily enough, they found their cameras smashed upon checking.
Very interesting to
Yeah,
see.
yeah, it could be.
But it's time for us to go home and we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lastly, they captured other people moving in, but it wasn't sure if they were the same people who smashed their cameras. Nonetheless, it will always remain a mystery. A street camera positioned in a quiet residential area picked up something deeply unsettling during the early hours of the morning. At first, it recorded the usual sounds of the night and occasional dogs barking. But suddenly, the eerie and unmistakable cry of La Llorona, the weeping ghost of Mexican folklore, seemed to echo through the street. Her mournful wails, chilling and full of despair, could be heard clearly amidst the dog's frantic barking. At 4 a.m., a family's Ring camera captured something deeply unsettling. A dash camera on a quiet night drive caught something truly unnerving. As the car moved along an empty, dimly lit street, the footage reveals a brief, split-second glimpse of a white figure standing motionless by the side of the road. The figure, barely visible in the headlights, appeared human but with a ghostly, translucent quality, draped in pale clothing that seemed to glow faintly in the dark. A woman caught an unsettling moment on camera while she was in her bathroom. As she recorded casually, her paper roll began to unroll on its own. Being pulled downward with no visible force or anyone nearby, the eerie footage shows the paper slowly but steadily unwinding, as if an invisible hand was tugging at it. Nest, a Spanish man who has been haunted for some time, recorded unsettling noises coming from inside his house. The sounds echoed through the rooms, creaks, whispers, and distant bangs, despite him being alone.
Ando descalzo para que no se escuche el sonido de mis chanclas. Ese es mi perro, no se vayan a espantar. Mis pescados no aparecieron, por cierto. ¿Hola? ¿Hola? Se escuchó ahí como un ruido.
At first she captured strange noises coming from his kitchen, but found no one there until this happened.
Grabé, había distorsión. Ahora no hay distorsión. Eso es algo bueno. Soy yo y hay alguien ahí sentado. Uy, ese fue el refri, Espanta mi perro. ¿Y ahora qué hago? Nunca se había visto a alguien ahí sentado, nunca, en todo el tiempo que ha pasado esto, en todas mis casas, nunca se veía algo así. Hasta miedo me va a apagar la luz. ¿Hola? No, sí la prendo porque la neta sí me estoy...
Lastly, he found a dark figure sitting on his chair and numerous noises leading him to retreat back to his room. In a haunted hospital, a nurse was going about her usual work when she noticed something strange. A wheelchair began moving by itself. At first, it slowly rolled across the floor, but then, as if guided by an unseen force, it changed direction and started moving directly toward her. Subscribe Mr. 5X for more.